Hi, this is Shahzeb Khan and you are watching the YouTube channel of Pakistan's people-led disaster management. Bakr Eid is coming in a few days in Pakistan, and this vlog is about a health risk you will all have to watch out for during Bakr Eid. And no, it's not COVID-19. A while back, the authorities planned to ban live animal markets for Bakr Eid because of the risk of COVID-19, but recently they reversed the decision. So Bakr Eid will now proceed as it usually does. Now, besides the risk of COVID-19 spreading from people to people, there is also the risk of various diseases spreading from livestock to people. There is such a wide variety of diseases that livestock can be a vector for, but in Pakistan, one of the most prominent is Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever, or Congo fever for short, which is caused by a virus we usually call Congo virus. This is a serious disease. Around 40% of people who get Congo fever die. There is no vaccine available for either animal or people. Congo fever, Congo virus is usually spread by ticks. The cycle works like this. An infected tick bites an animal and the animal gets infected with the virus for about a week afterwards. During that time, if another tick bites it, that tick will get the virus. Then the tick can move on to another host like a human, and when it bites the human, the virus gets injected into the human. Then the person can fall sick. Symptoms of Congo fever in human beings include fever, muscle aches, headache, photophobia, which is sensitivity to light, dizziness, and most prominently bleeding into the skin causing noticeable rashes. There can also be vomiting, diarrhea, and sore throat. Outbreaks of Congo fever are common across the world, including in Pakistan. The ticks which spread them tend to be most active in summer, and that is when Bakr Eid is happening right now. So that means that during this Bakr Eid, the chance of an outbreak of Congo fever is very high, and we have to be on our guards against it. If there is such an outbreak right now during the coronavirus pandemic, it could be especially serious because the coronavirus pandemic is disrupting our ability to fight all other diseases. For example, Pakistan has banned door-to-door public vaccination since March. If there is a Congo fever outbreak, then our resources would be diverted towards fighting coronavirus, and there wouldn't be enough for Congo fever. The combined burden of Congo fever and coronavirus could be too much for our healthcare system, and coronavirus restrictions could hamper our ability to fight Congo fever, including by blocking delivery of the necessary equipment and by preventing tracing of the virus, such as monitoring of our livestock. So, at a time like this, it is vital for people to take precautions, for ordinary people to take precautions to keep themselves and others around them safe from Congo fever. Not only is there a good chance of an outbreak, but if there is an outbreak of Congo fever, it is possible we won't even be able to know about it as it's spreading. So this is what you have to do. The people who handle animals are most at risk. So when you're handling animals, you have to wear the right clothing. If you don't have access to specialized clothing, then what you have to do is you have to fully cover yourself from head to toe. You have to wear shoes. You have to tuck the bottom of your trousers into your shoes and socks. You have to tuck the bottom rim of your shirt into your trousers. You have to wear long sleeves. You have to wear gloves. You have to tuck the sleeves into the gloves. And you have to wear light colored clothing like the shalwar kameez we're all wearing, because then it makes it easier to spot ticks that are on you, because ticks are dark colored. You should regularly monitor your clothing for ticks and monitor clothing that has been worn for ticks. if you find a tick, never crush it over your body. Instead, use tweezers to pick it up and then safely dispose of it. Furthermore, to prevent ticks in animals, you should use pest killing chemicals, the tick killing chemicals. They are called acaricides, and you should spray them on animals, and you should regularly quarantine animals when the time is right to do so. And also, you should cover your own clothing with chemicals that kill or repel ticks. And here is one more piece of advice. When people have brought animals into their homes, they should make sure that children do not play with animals. Children have a tendency to play with animals that are delivered for Bakr Eid, but this time prevent them from doing so. And so these are the precautions that all of us will have to take to stay safe. So have a happy Bakr Eid and Eid Mubarak.